Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome to the last installment of Top 5 Pokemon by Type for quite a while. The series is heavy on viewer participation, but it hasn't really achieved any, which kind of sucks. I mean, there was one guy who kept calling me out for having my facts wrong about Medicham, but it was cool because, you know, he wanted to get his point across, and I don't know, I wouldn't complain, really. That's not what this is. But I'm halfway done, being as this is my 9th installment out of 18 types, and of course this won't be the end of the series. I've been working really hard to finish every series I upload to this channel, so I'll be bringing it back sometime before the end of the year for what I will deem as the second round, which will eliminate, I guess, probably like 5 more types. And we'll have 4 types left for later on towards March, when I will do my awards month. So, anyway, that's enough about that. This episode is about dragon types, so let's jump right in. Number 5 is Salamence. For starters, he has a really cool design, which I doubt anybody would really argue against. He's got all-around good stats, really. Decent defensive stats, better health and speed, and then both of his attack stats are really huge. One of the coolest things about him is the fact he represents chasing your dreams and achieving what you want because of it. In his prior evolutions, he only wants to fly. And so when he evolves, he grows freaking wings. Not many other Pokemon can do that. Off the top of my head, what was there? There was Togepi. And I can't really think of anybody else who did that. So, anyway, he has a nice move pool, so check into him. I mean, add to it, Dragonite had to get multi-scale to be better than Salamence. That's how good he is. Moving on to number 4, it's Altaria, 3 Muscular himself. Look at all that fluff. I love that fluff. Basically, he's included here just because of his banging design, really. Plus, his shiny looks totally badass in kind of a gold way, if that makes sense. But, you know, he's more defensive-oriented, but his Mega will probably counteract that because, yes, there's a Mega Altaria. Yeah. Due to this being mostly about his design, I've got, like, nothing else to say, so I'm about to move on. But on the Ruby Nuzlocke, we haven't even encountered 3 Musketeer yet. So you just heard about a Pokemon that isn't even on the team. So, sorry, spoiler. Now, the third highest ranked dragon type, in my opinion, is Dragonite. Come on, who makes a list of dragons and excludes Dragonite? He is the original dragon. I mean, he is literally the only dragon family in Gen 1. All of his stats are high, except for his speed, which can really easily be remedied with a focus item. Moves: Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Outrage, Fly, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Rock Tomb, Steel Wing, Focus Blast, Earthquake, Surf, Waterfall, Extreme Speed, Dragonets. I think you get the idea. There is a lot of moves, and so for good reason, he has always won people like this list. Then they gave him multi-scale because he just wasn't boss enough yet. Come on. Plus, I went through Soul Silver just using him, and he dominated. Not quite Ampharos level, but it was still pretty awesome. So what is number 2? Because I'm sure you guys are tired of me going on and on about Dragonite and Salamence. But it happens. Well, you wanted to know? Here it comes. Garchomp. This is the beast Cynthia has, and for some very, very good reason. For starters, he looks like that self-described beast. He really does. He has a monster attack stat, good defense, his special attack, special defense, and a good speed stat. Plus, his Mega pumps up his stats big time. Granted, he loses some of his speed, but who cares? Moves he can learn: Fire Fang, Dragon Rush, Crunch, Earthquake, Brick Break, Flamethrower, Stone Edge, Aerial Ace, Shadow Claw, Poison Jab, and Iron Head. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Who doesn't want a Garchomp? Ready for number 1? I said, are you ready? Then, for the individuals watching at home, it's Noivern. For starters, I absolutely love his design. He looks so freaking awesome. Plus, Noibat is adorable. If you have one in your team, he just like flaps his little bat wings all the time. It's adorable. He's the fastest dragon type because he's awesome like that. His stats aren't super high, but his special attack stat is high enough to create an attack with. And he can learn moves like Boom Burst, Dragon Pulse, Earthquake, Hurricane, Solar Beam, Psychic Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and Draco Meteor. I mean, if Pokemon were real, for real, he would be one of my Pokemon. If I could only hold 6, he would be one of them. That's how cool he is, I think, at least. So, if you've enjoyed the video, leave me a like, a comment, or subscribe. You can also share, but I doubt anybody will. Anyway, say goodbye to Top 5 Pokemon by Type, and get pumped up for next week, when I finally put up a holiday-themed video, sort of, kind of. Top 5 Urban Legends. So, get excited for that, subscribe for that, because it'll be up Wednesday, and I also have 6 videos from now until then. So, it will be kind of a big deal, but I'm rambling, so peace out, Skillets.